Hey, you got Fox here. Today I got a review of Josh No R Man. I think the R stands for regulations. No regulations, man. He's the first libertarian cornerback in MUT 18. This flashback to small government. 89 speed, 90 acceleration, 93 agility on the card, 93 zone coverage, and that seems like it's all that matters in today's day and age. But that is fake news. The thing that matters, in addition, and almost more important than that zone coverage, not more important, but block shed. We're going to talk a lot about block shed with the run game in this, as he gets 72 of it, 77 hit power. I talked about his man, his jump 86 at 6'0". So Josh Norman, great corner in real life, great corner in game because he's got that zone coverage. Press, I don't run a lot of press man, so I didn't really test that out much, but I don't think many people do. Here he is throwing deep, and Josh is like, I'll take that. Natural tip drill, because most players in game can catch a tip pass. Sometimes you lose them, sometimes you don't, but I got the natty tip and the pick six chem all in one. Not really, but sort of. So Josh Norman, did I like him? I liked him a lot. He bailed me out a couple times on a few plays in the scene that you'll see. Him playing a cloud flat is about as glitchy as almost anyone. I wouldn't say almost anyone, but a lot of good players with that 91 zone coverage played in cloud flat. His issue though is because of people like to run the ball a lot, he is going to get run over a little bit or blocked pretty easily at the 72 block shed. But overall, I mean, like most corners, because of the way, like there's a bailout there. You know, he knocked that ball out of the hands and he reacted so well. I thought it was going to get a pick. This one I didn't get that. Overall, solid tackler though. But in the cloud flat, so he'll react well, taking away corner routes and just about, drag routes, except for not drag routes, but flat routes. Drag routes coming across the field tend to take him out. There he is getting blocked pretty easily, getting pushed aside. And that's going to be kind of a theme through this whole video, is that he's just going to, once he gets locked onto, he's basically locked onto. Unless they, run past him, he can run backwards on it. But here it is. Oh, he still gets spinned out like everybody else. So he still is not immune to that kind of spinning and juking and everything else. Unfortunately, he didn't break on the ball. 91 zone coverage that well to get the pick there. But there he is. Like, look at that seam route. That seam looks open, but in a cloud flat, how well they react to that seam pattern, it's kind of unreal almost. But there he is again, giving a first down and run because he can't insta shed. So that's kind of like how cornerbacks play in MUT 18. They play that flat really well in a cloud flat. They play the corner really well in a cloud flat, but they kind of go dumb. Even 91 zone, once it's scramble drill, they kind of struggle, just like guys under 91 zone. So I think scramble drill is something that I hope for defenses to be improved going forward, their ability to react to wide receivers just running freely. Because basically in Madden 18, there's a limit to a pass rush, it feels like. There isn't much of one. So you can, like, and especially if you rush 4 or less, and what you can do is basically go streak them deep, then wait for them to come back, then throw the ball. I've seen people do that as their offense, like 5 wide through the ball, or throw screens or whatnot. Here I'm setting pressure. There he is getting the ball off. Josh Norman just hits it right there. So he's a very good contact. You can contact the guy while the ball's in the air and knock it out. But otherwise, the hit power is kind of low to be like a Sean Taylor really knock it out, as he just saw him almost cause a fumble, but he recovered it. There he is getting juked out, but then ends up making the play. So Josh Norman, 89 speed, doesn't really show. He's not going to get beat deep because you're going to play him in a cover 2 or a cover 3 or cover 4 or not pressed. If you play him pressed, you're going to get beat. Don't press your cover 3, cover 4. I feel like I'm doing like one of those the more you know. Don't feed your kids drugs. The more you know. Anyways, there he is off the edge, and oh, should have had that pick. But out of 10, really like the Josh Norman. Let's give him the same as overall, 9.2. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.